This week, Beyond Meat is now on the stock exchange. Natalie Portman may have just turned 16,000 students into vegan feminists. California dairy farmers are switching to almonds. And find out which television star is ditching animal products ahead of his 60th birthday. All that and more on LIVEKINDLY's weekly vegan news. Beyond Meat went public on May 2nd. It's the first vegan meat company to be publicly traded. The IPO was set at $25 per share, and by closing bell on the first day, the stock rose 163% to $65.75 per share. The market capitalization by the end of the business day was $3.8 billion. MarketWatch is calling it the biggest US IPO success since the year 2000.
3 times a day, we all have a choice about the protein that we put at the center of our plate.
The brand is popular amongst meat eaters and plant-based eaters alike. The company's famous Beyond Burger is now available in 15,000 locations around the world. The brand is taking over supermarkets too, with a unique idea to place its products in traditional meat sections. CEO Ethan Brown wants to match vegan protein prices to animal products too. He told Forbes, "We have an ambition to be part of the generation that separates meat from animals," adding, "There's no reason plant-based protein shouldn't be cheaper than meat." Natalie Portman is vegan and a feminist. The star recently addressed a crowd of 16,000 students in Los Angeles during We Day, California, and she shared a powerful message. She said, "Dairy and eggs don't just come from cows and chickens. They come from female cows and female chickens. We're exploiting female bodies and abusing the magic of female animals to create eggs and milk." Portman isn't the first to draw parallels between eating animal products and feminism. A growing number of consumers are shifting from vegetarian products toward vegan options. Portman continued, "Mothers are separated from children to create milk. Animals are sick and in crowded, prison-like conditions to make dairy and eggs. It doesn't take a lot to draw the line from how we treat animals to how we treat humans." The Academy Award-winning actor switched to a vegan diet 8 years ago. She urged the students to eat how you believe, saying, "So now lots of people make fun of vegans, right? Lots of people make fun of anybody who cares about anything deeply, right? I'm sure many of you have encountered that kind of commentary too, but I'm here to say, it is always a great thing to care. Whether it's environmental issues, animal rights, women's rights, equality, never be afraid to show how much you care." Coming up, this new bill could save rainforests. California dairy farmers are switching to almonds. Faced with declining dairy industry profits, some California dairy farmers have shifted to almond groves in recent years. The California Ag Network and the Dairy Herd Management both encourage the almond grove strategy. According to a Dairy Farmers of America report, milk sales dropped by $1 billion in 2018, down to $14 billion from 2017. The milk industry is still big, but has been on a steady decline since the mid-1970s. According to the USDA, 2,700 American dairy farms shut down operations in 2018. U.S. sales of vegan milk, meanwhile, continue to climb, with almond milk leading the charge. Vegan milk sales climbed 9% in 2017, representing 15% of total fluid milk sales. It's a popular grocery staple. Vegan or not, nearly half of American consumers buy both plant-based milk and dairy milk when shopping. The London Marathon took a firm stance against plastic waste on April 28th, replacing 200,000 water bottles with innovative water pods made from edible, biodegradable seaweed. Called Oho Pods, the water pouches are made by Notpla, a London startup that's developing alternatives to consumer products typically delivered in plastic. The pods were offered to tens of thousands of runners during the London race. The pods can be bitten to release the water inside the seaweed membrane. The outer cover can also be ingested. But if not eaten, they biodegrade in a matter of weeks rather than plastic bottles, which can take hundreds of years to decompose. The marathon was a milestone for the company. It makes other products like the espresso martini and has recently started producing edible condiment packets. Coming up, this TV music judge went vegan. Products that destroy rainforests could soon be banned in California. A new bill, called the California Deforestation Free Procurement Act, proposes banning products linked to deforestation. The bill was proposed by State Assembly member Ash Kalra. If passed, the bill would require contractors that import to California to ensure their products do not contribute to tropical deforestation. Kalra says, The fact is, even though there are no tropical rainforests in California, our purchases contribute to their destruction, and we must take a stand to stop that. The bill also states that though the rainforest only accounts 7% of the Earth's surface, this small segment of our planet demands protecting. It houses close to 50% of all animal species on Earth. Products that pose great risk to rainforest are unsustainable palm oil products, the beef industry, paper, wood pulp, and more, as these practices raise the land for crop production. X Factor and American Idol judge Simon Cowell adopted a vegan diet ahead of his 60th birthday. The music mogul made the decision after consulting a health specialist. Within 24 hours, I changed my diet and have not looked back since. You feel better. You look better. I cut out a lot of the stuff I shouldn't have been eating, and that was primarily meat, dairy, wheat, sugar. Those were the 4 main things. The star has ditched fish, too. Overall, the transition has been easier than he thought, replacing dairy items with nutritious alternatives. He said, I used to have yogurt in the morning and I changed it to almond milk yogurts. I have almond milk in my tea. Cowell's shift to a vegan diet may also be motivated by ethical reasons too. A recent photo on his Instagram account features his dog Daisy, who he said was rescued from Barbados. Last May, the star also lent his name to a petition, along with nearly 100 other celebrities, urging Indonesia to end its dog meat trade. That's it for today. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. New videos every Tuesday and Friday. We'll see you again next week for Live Kindly's weekly vegan news.